Good evening, Magister. My name is Andrea Oviedo. I am going to talk about origin and syntax. Syntax is about how we organize words in sentences. The word syntax comes from Greek and means together and sequencing. Changing word order changes the meaning. For example, the chicken is ready to eat. Who eats? And Noam Chomsky is a famous linguistic who helped modern syntax. Thank you.
And phrases in a sentence so that they make sense and convey information currently. So, syntax plays a crucial role. For example, a child learns that in Spanish, the basic structure of a sentence is sujeto, verbo, objeto, as in El niño come una manzana. This ability to acquire and apply syntactic rule is fundamental to effective communication. Syntax in a language acquisition refers to the process by which individuals internalize the rules that govern the structure of sentence in their language.
The prescriptive grammar is a set of rules about language based on how people think language should be used, that there is right and wrong language. It often involves strict rules regarding syntax, punctuation, and word usage that are thought to ensure clarity and uniformity. For example, we have two sentences. The first one is considered right, the second is considered wrong. Although this seems to be simple, the second case is used in different situations like songs, dialogues, or stories. Thank you.
Good day, Manchester. My name is Karina Margarita Vera, and here I'm going to talk about how prescriptive and descriptive have a relation to syntax. And basically, both approaches study how words are structured. Prescriptive, how they should be organized, and descriptive, how people actually organize them in practice. Both are essential for understanding language, and basically, prescriptive grammar focuses on how language should be used, classifying structures as correct or incorrect, and in descriptive grammar, these describe how people actually use language without judgment.
And phrases in a sentence so that they make sense and convey information currently. So, syntax plays a crucial role. For example, a child learns that in Spanish, the basic structure of a sentence is sujeto, verbo, objeto, as in El niño come una manzana. This ability to acquire and apply syntactic rule is fundamental to effective communication. Syntax in a language acquisition refers to the process by which individuals internalize the rules that govern the structure of sentence in their language.
My name is Andrea Oviedo. I am going to talk about generative grammar. Is about making correct sentences using grammar rules, ideas, creativity. People create new sentences by following a rule. Recursions, repeating, patterns makes many sentences. For example, Carol saw Mary, Mary saw Jenny, Jenny saw Bill. And competence and native speakers know if a sentence is correct or no. For example, the chair saw the boy. Correct grammar but not meaning. Components, phrase structure, rules for sentence structure, and finally, lexicon words that give meaning. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Diana Mosquera. I'm going to talk about transformational grammar. This is a theory of syntax and language structure that was developed by Noam Chomsky in the 1950s. It tries to describe the implicit knowledge that humans have about their native languages. The most important part is that it talks about a deep structure and a surface structure of language. The deep structure is basically the underlying form of the sentence that represents its basic meaning. The surface structure is the final outward form of a sentence that has been spoken or written. The transformational grammar explains how the deep structures are transformed into surface structures through a set of rules. This can be a little bit complicated to understand, so I think it's better to set an example. For example, In the simple sentence, the girlfriend picked a flower, we are in the simple past. But through the transformational grammar, we are able to make different structures, but the deep meaning is the same. For example, we could say that the flower was picked by the girlfriend. We are in the passive voice, but the deep meaning is the same. The structure has changed. Also, we could change this to a question. Did the girlfriend pick up a flower? And that has changed to a question in the past tense. So basically, we have the same meaning, but the structure, the surface structure has changed, but the actions that we're talking about, the people we're talking about, the objects we're talking about are the same. That's transformational grammar.
Deep and surface structures are often used as terms in a simple binary opposition, with the deep structure representing meaning and the surface structure being the actual sentences written or told. What is the difference? Deep structure is concerned with meaning, refers to concepts, thoughts, ideas, feeling, is what people want to express, and is the abstract form of the language. Meanwhile, surface structure is concerned with grammar, refers to the words people use to represent those concepts, words, and sentences, and is the concrete form of the language. Thank you.
Talking about syntactic structure, this looks at how linguistic elements like morphemes, word phrases, and clauses are organized to form grammatical correct sentences. It's essential for understanding syntax, which studies these organizational rules. Types of syntactic structures are predication, modification, complementation, and coordination. Our structural ambiguity occurs when a sentence has multiple meanings due to word organization. It's directly tied to syntax as the structure determines the possible interpretations. So syntax helps analyze how small variations in a structure can completely change the meaning. Thank you.